Well, what if I told you guys, I can literally predict the market? Well, nobody is going to believe me, and you guys shouldn't even believe me what I'm saying. Exactly the way people behave, because the belief is something which you should be, keeping with yourself on the things you do. But the thing which I am saying, I can really predict the market. I am saying in a sense that I do for my own analysis. So for an example, this is one of those examples. Okay, prices were here, and then these are some of the things which I have specified in my analysis. If I click play, you know prices took off from here after the consolidation, took off from here, got a rejection, initial rejection here in this candle, but not that high rejection. Yeah, it continues, and then it got a rejection another here and then this was a major. So this is one of the example. I am not going to explain why it was happening, how it was happening, but then just to give an idea, my overall analysis is based upon these zones, how prices will react and what it means, and this is what I do in my analysis, and I also share my analysis in this YouTube channel. So right now, and just to give you guys an again idea what I mean by I can literally predict the market. What I mean by that is price, and I'm not saying price will go here specifically on this price level, just like 113, and then it will go down from here. This is not the prediction I do. My prediction is based on probabilities in a sense. These zones, this zones represent some sort of a reaction, the price reaction, and each time frame has its own zones. Price reacts on specific time frame basis of the things which the zones I have mentioned. So I will be doing the analysis in this video for 1 hour and 4 hour for what I have talked about in this video. That price will retest 113 and will be a fake breakout, and these are some of the other analysis. If you guys are interested, go check it out, and you can decide how my analysis is, and never mind with that part if you don't wanna do that. But let's continue with the analysis. Again, price right now in terms of this 4-hour time frame analysis, again in this video I have talked about one specific thing. When the prices were trading here in this price, I've said price will get a support here, this 4-hour zone support, and well, we have the situation here. The price break through this entire zone. When price break through the entire zone, it's a negative thing. It's a kind of a sign that it is continue for the downside. But here I have also this daily support zone. If I just do this, I don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna do this for this video's sake. So if I include those two candles also here, now we can see the prices break through those 4-hour zone, but we have higher time frame, kind of a higher time frame, daily time frames zone support. So due to that, in this next candle, the bigger one, first of all, the daily is the heavier, it's a bigger time frame compared. This is very common, but yeah, it's big, higher time frame, and this one is a lower time frame, 4 hours. So when the next candle began, it engulf all the 4-hour zone. So it invalidates, or maybe the thing happened here in this candle. It invalidates this thing, that it's not going to further go down until or unless, if this case here, if the prices continued for even breaking through this daily zone also here in let's assume this candle was not there, and if it continues till this level, and prices, if the prices were closed here, then we had a higher chance of prices continue for the downside. But like I said, the daily was there. Daily, prices, due to this daily zone, prices took off, engulfed all the zone, and then it's currently trading here. And in this video, I've talked about this thing, specific thing. Price may, price will consolidate here in this level. When I've, shared the video somewhere here, when the prices were trading this price level, price will consolidate here and it will go and it will get a rejection first of all in this 4-hour resistance zone, which it is happening right now. We will review that also in a 1-hour time frame, because the activity which we see, this thing that will clear in the 1-hour time frame also. So yeah, continue with what I said. The price will consolidate here, price will get a rejection, this 4-hour zone rejection, which it happened and which we can see, and it may go for downside, which we will be reviewing in the 1 hour. So continue from this activity. If it break through this level, which eventually will happen most likely, and that's what I've said in this video also, price will break through this level, and then once this breaks, price will break this entire zone. It will take support here. The first support is this upper level, and this is also represents some sort of a upper barrier, lower barrier. So currently prices is just trying to break through the lower barrier, which eventually it will break this zone, and then it will continue for the upside, and then we will get the second resistance here in this 4-hour resistance zone. And the same thing applies here also. Resistance may go for downside little bit, and it will come down here and then take a support, because eventually when the price break through the zone, it becomes a support. When prices will start falling, in this specific case, when price will get a resistance here, take a support here, and then I continue a break. Maybe it will break eventually, that's what I'm assuming, and that's my probability, and eventually price will go for this specific level. And here we have also daily bigger time frame resistance. And in this video what I've talked about is, once the price will reach to this specific level, after getting so many resistance, this one and this 4-hour resistance, including the higher time frame daily resistance, there are two scenarios. The first case which I have mentioned is, due to this daily resistance, similar to what we are witnessing here in this candle, we have seen a big sort of a candle. In this specific case, when prices will be here, there will be a very high sort of a rejection, or maybe in a single candle, first of all it will break this, or maybe the activity will be very volatile here. And price will started falling down for first of all to break this level here. This is what it has attempted in this case here. It also attempted here already, but in this case now it may go for this, and then it will try to break this level. If the price successfully break this level, including all these 4-hour, if I just include this one also, which is currently acting as a support right now. Let me just do this. So if it breaks all these levels, and if price successfully break this level also, then we have a chances the price will, first of all, for this breaking this daily zone means the price is open for this level which I'm talking, 97. This is the level which I'm talking. But here just to make it clear, price after breaking this level, it may gonna consolidate somewhere here. It may try to reattempt to break this level, because it has always happened and it will happen here in my case, in terms of probability. After successfully breaking through this level, this zone, price if prices end up being somewhere here, then there are two cases, there are two scenarios. It will go continue up until this, and then it will attempt for this price level, this zone, for the resistance. Or the first case is, it will, once the price will break here, maybe successfully this lower band, if it prices will close below this level, then it may consolidate, it may go for reattempt to break this zone, and then again it will fall here. So this is one case. And the other case is, which is possible, but not that much possible because of the things which is happening with this BTC. Price will continue here from up until this breaking all this 4 hour, and it may get a rejection, which I'm talking about. But if price successfully break through this resistance, then we have the upper side, this upper zone. We also then we have these this again daily resistance zone. But this this thing which is not yet, I haven't filled with this 4 hour. I will include those once the price will successfully break this daily zone also, which is the chances are less because of what there are a lot of things, including this thing which is indicating what, if I go take a look with this daily for this specific thing, the indicator which I'm using in the upper side, it's the this, it's like RSI, but it's different one. So it's below this baseline, and it indicates a bearish sort of a signal until or unless price reclaim and then trading above this baseline. Then if it goes like this, then this scenario will this might gonna happen, which I'm talking about here in this case, where the price will break this daily and then go for this one. The chances are less. So let's take a look with this 1 hour time frame, and then let's take what is the other activities which we might gonna see in including 4 hour those 4 hour zones activity, and then 1 hour. So the thing what is right now happening is there is this another indicator which I'm using, this thing here, this thing, this line and this line, price is trading above or below, and this one also, and this indicates something like this. Whenever specifically in my case I have this indicator, whenever the price or maybe this signal, this indicator signals this, first price will break through first, I'm right now I'm talking about these levels, or this thing, the solid kind of a green, so, and the signal here, whenever the price break through first signal, this lower time frame, and then it also break through this higher time frame, and once we have this sort of a signal, this signal which I'm referring in the circle, it represent change in market structure. So right now this thing which is happening, the activity which will be happening is on the basis of the 1 hour time frame structure, because the structure in the 1 hour time frame has been changed from bearish to sort of a bullish, and that bullish is only valid up until the price hold this level, this 1 hour time frame support zone. As we can see, we have multiple things. The 1 hour time frame here, including the 4 hour also. This, I think this zone, this is the 4 hour time frame. If I just expand a little bit here, yeah, as we can see, we have first of all 1 hour, then we have 4 hour, and then we have this entire bigger circle, not circle, the rectangular zone for the daily, and then including this also. So the activity which happening right now in this 1 hour time frame is the change in market structure is for the upper side, the upper move. And this is what is happening, and that's what I'm also talking about. I can predict the market literally, that right now prices in the 1 hour time frame once break after getting some sort of a support in the daily, 1 hour, 4 hour, and including this one also, then it's trading nearby this 1 hour resistance zone. And it's the same thing here with this 4 hour resistance, right? And 1 hour is also trying to hold this level, because we have a 1 hour time frame. And as I said, the price will eventually go for this level 113. This is the overall thing. Price will resist here. It is resisting right now. Again, it is resisting, and then it may go for the downside. There are chances. And as I said, we have multiple time frames support, and that leads the prices for the upper side. And if it continues like this, then first of all we had this 4-hour including this 1-hour resistance, so we have multiple times, 2 time frames, 1 hour and 4-hour resistance here in the even in this 1 hour. And then we also have 1 hour again in this, you know, this thing. If I just do this and if I just do this, let's do this and do this, do this and do this here, let's do this and let's do this, so it will be much more clear. And including this one. So this is all, I mean, this is the thing here. Okay, let me take this. So it is attempting again here, not again, it will remain like this, attempt, fail, rejection, something like that, and then breakthrough, go for this one, similar case, you know, I don't have to repeat now, same thing. But yeah, that's the analysis I have for this BTC. I'm just covering what I've talked about in this thing, 113. So, and I'm also, you know, I've also mentioned my analysis depends on some probabilities and multiple time frames where the prices, where are the chances the price, you know, the price will get rejection because of what, 2 time frames confluence, you know, this thing for this higher time frame daily, then below this we have 4 hour, and then in the 1 hour itself we have 1 hour. If I go to 4 hour, I have what, in this one specifically for day 4 hour we have 4 hour and then daily 2 time frame. So yeah, and I think yeah, that will do for this video. And thank you so much for your time and attention. And let me just summarize again. This is just the summary. Price will get a rejection here, it is getting a rejection, it will go for this one 4 hour, it will get a rejection here also, you know, and yeah, likely it will maybe come down and then take a support, and then again it will attempt break through this level, and then it will go for this 113. The other cases, there are other cases, you know, including this thing, currently the price is consolidating or resisting this 4 hour zone, and then it will go for this one, and here we will get a higher resistance sort of a, you know, and then we will see some sort of a fall. That may also possible because the price doesn't needs to, you know, test all these levels, but chances, what I've said is it will go for this or up until this daily, because we have seen support in the daily zone, so it may go for resistance for the daily also. So yeah, that's the case. Yeah, that's all for this video, and thank you so much for your time and attention. And disclaimer, all the things which I'm talking about here in this video is my own way to do my, you know, analysis, and I'm just sharing for educational and information purposes only. It has nothing to do with, you know, advice. So yeah, please keep that in mind, and thank you so much again. Bye bye for now, and take care.